The next speaker is Miss E. Taylor.
So I'd like to talk to the issue of how the rules are only applied to those that are not always in favor of the five. Repeatedly, they're the ones who all have their heads down right now. If you speak against them or have another opinion, you are singled out. The $200,000 that was talked about tonight could have been put in an anti-gang activities versus helping a campaign manager of one of the mayor's family. The chair allows her favorites to argue with council, and the five approve it. And there is a rule that says you can't go back and forth unless you're on their side, then you are allowed to bend the rules. Again, I want to see how much money the council receives for their favorite friends and for the mayor. It looks like if you are a campaign manager, we will give you $200,000 and we're not going to track it. This has nothing to do with whether the youth get jobs or not. This has to do with favoritism. And also, the council person in the 7th Ward, I think you called me a lie when I was up here before. And I don't think that's behavior, what is it you call it? According to a council person. And council person chair, you're always slamming people. You take the money in one hand and you say, and you twist the words of the community and say, you don't want to give children jobs. This whole audience wants to. And 7th Ward council person, you gestured to one of the community people that you personally support by telling her not to speak. And Cathedral of Faith is a friend to the five, not to the community. It is so obvious. The insults are in our face. I just think you should be more accountable. We can't track what you're doing with ARPA because you never report it. You don't abide by the, Ms. Priestley, could you just be more respectful? You don't report it. You don't participate in the Open Meetings Act by telling us exactly where the money goes, who gets it, how much they get, and how many times do they get it. You're scared to do it. You're scared to do it. Show us the reports of the ARPA today. Tell us where the money's been. Who's your friend? Put a star by their name so we'll know who the friends are. But we already can figure that out. But you do need to tell us, and don't you call me a lie again if that's what you said, and we're on film, 7th Ward council person. That is truly something that the neighborhood wants to know, the truth about your behavior. But we're looking for a change.
The next speaker is Claire McClinton. The next speaker is Taylor Sampson.
My heart is heavy tonight because what I am hearing is multiple council members using children's deaths to fit their own narratives and agendas. You do not care about the kids, Councilwoman Lewis. You sat up here and you told us that you don't want the blood on your hands. You are the one that walked out on those Mitchell boys, the ones that died in that fire. It was you. It is all on record. So you